Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. My name is Amy and this is our channel Casa de Motley, and today I'm super excited because I get to be sharing with you one of my most favorite household items, and that is the iRobot Braava Jet M6 series, so stick around. Okay, so let me start by just saying that this item has made our everyday household cleaning so much easier. Not only does the Braava Jet have the ability to wet mop, but it also dry sweeps. So before moving into this home, we had the iRobot Roomba vacuum, which helped in our previous apartments. But once we moved into this home, seeing that it was all ceramic tile flooring majority, except for the front 3 bedrooms, we knew we had to buy the Braava Jet. So it just made sense. So luckily the initial setup isn't difficult at all. When you get the robot cleaner, it's going to come with 2 dry sweeping pads and 2 disposable wet mopping pads, and along with the little sample size of the iRobot Braava Jet cleaner. This was one of the things I was hesitant about before purchasing the robot mop, was just because it doesn't really give you a lot of detail as to what floors it works best with, and I'm really particular with solutions and how it will affect the floor. So I know with my cleaner, it works really well with the Bona hard surface floor cleaner, and this is proven to be well used with stone, tile, laminate, and vinyl. So this is what I actually use in the tank for the wet mopping, but definitely feel free to check out the iRobot website for further instruction on what works best for your mop. And one of the things we purchased after separately from the robot was 2 of the reusable pads. We got this on iRobot's website. One of them is for dry sweeping and one of them is for wet mopping. And at the end of the video, I'll show you a little quick tip on how to use the dry sweeping reusable pad more efficiently. So stick around for that. So now moving on to some cool features. The Braava Jet works with the iRobot app, and it allows for easy floor plan training. So when you first purchase the robot, it will begin learning your space, and once it determines a floor plan, it will allow you to customize those rooms and any off-limit zones, which are perfect for pet food bowls or areas. This mop is so smart, it can detect more than walls and objects like your precious carpets and furniture. It works together with a small camera, but don't worry, the camera isn't HD or anything. It's actually a low-resolution camera that assists the navigation with sensory. So for example, one improvement that could be made is that the Braava Jet doesn't really clean as well if it's in the dark. It works best in a well-lit area. Once you open the iRobot app, you have the choice of the Braava at the top left or your Roomba. Since today we're talking primarily about the Braava Jet, if you scroll down, you'll see your battery percentages. Mine's at 100%, and you can either choose to mop everywhere, or you can scroll up to the top right where it says New Job. And when you click New Job, either choose from one of the rooms that you have custom made, create a schedule, and you can also save as a favorite. Moving on, here is the schedule portion at the bottom. So you can click that little arrow there, and you can choose to create a schedule with the different rooms if that's something that you're into. And then you can also see down below the history of your total cleans and any dirt detection, things like that. I wanted to show you here the map portion. You click map, you'll see our main floor plan is here, and the custom little dots that you see throughout the floor plan is something that I customized once Braava Jet laid out the floor plan. And I just was able to name every room, and it helped out. So like now I can tell it to go where I feel like it's necessary and just what makes sense for us. Here at the bottom you can have the room dividers, which you can add at any time and you can edit at any time. There's also room labels, which is like what I'm telling you, like the master bedroom, living room. You can choose and edit those at any time. And then the zones, you can add a keep out zone or a zone that's already been cleaned, so Braava can stay out of it. So it's super helpful, super easy to navigate through once you learn it. And this app has recently been updated. It didn't used to look like this, so I've learned it, fairly quickly. The Braava Jet is a smart device that allows you to control it using the Amazon Assistant or the Google Assistant. You can start the Braava Jet and clean specific or multiple rooms while using voice commands. So one of the tips that I was talking about earlier on in the video has to do with the dry sweeping pad. So after every use, since they're reusable, the wet and the dry pads, you have to wash them. And I typically just wash them by hand with soap and water using like a little scrubber brush, whether it's in the laundry room or in the sink. But then you have to allow time for them to dry after each use. And since I tend to use the dry sweeping pad a lot more, just because it's easier, I found a hack to work for my machine. I went out and bought just some dry cloth sweeper refill pads that allow me to kind of cheat the system. And I'm able to just fold it in half, place it on top of the dry sweeping pad, as so, fold it over the back part, and then when I clip it into the robot, it doesn't recognize that I've added anything on top of the reusable pad. So while it sweeps, this is a lot easier after it's done and it's collect all the hair, dust, and dirt. I can easily take this away, throw that away, apply another one, and let it keep going, and that to me has been really helpful. So hopefully it helps you too. We look forward to bringing you more videos. Be sure to leave any questions in the comments. And lastly, I just want to thank you all for watching this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you found this information helpful, and subscribe for future content. Goodbye for now. Peace and blessings.